G'day and welcome to the Gamestah series, Meet the Caster. In today's installment, we have Jacob, Kitfox Punton. Kitfox, welcome to Meet the Caster.
Thank you so much, EJ. It's an absolute pleasure to be here and, thanks for having me.
What are your earliest memories of esports broadcasting?
Well, my earliest memories of esports broadcasting would be about 10 years ago, back in the good old days when you had to use the Winamp plugin to actually broadcast anything really, and it was just audio only at that stage, and you had to download codecs to encrypt the files and stuff like that to upload them. And before there was Dropbox, there was I can't even remember what it was called, but it was some weird online file sharing thing. So yeah, those are my earliest memories, back when you had to do the hard yakka to actually upload a broadcast.
How did you get started in esports broadcasting?
Well, I got started in esports broadcasting back in the Battlefield 2 days when I joined my first ever clan, the Noisy Bastards. Two people joined one of our competitive matches on the Game Arena ladder, and their names were Harry and Momo Wang. Shout out to Momo. If you are listening, Skip, we miss you, mate. We actually tried to kick them from the server because we had no idea who they were, what they were going to do. And I always had passion for radio and, growing up in the 90s, video games as well. And when I found out you could merge video games as well as radio as a caster, I was just hooked from there.
Scratch that, screw that, there is infantry down on the ruined flag there for the avant-garde team. The flag goes grey. There is squad 2 all down there, squad 2. Realist kill and knife kill on Big Moose. Big Moose got absolutely stabbed, so he loses his dog tag. Chardonnay support whoring with the Bianchi, taking out Veteran Copter and Maniac Dog down there, but squad 2, great work. They've capped that back, the ruins flag back in there.
Who are your role models in esports broadcasting?
My role models in esports broadcasting, well, not so much esports broadcasting, but in terms of just broadcasting in general. If you're an AFL fan, I don't know if you know of a man named James Brayshaw, who is also the former president of North Melbourne Football Club. I actually model my commentary style off him a fair bit. I like the way he brings hype to everything that he says, the way that he draws the attention of the listener. He just commands them to his voice, which is something I try to model myself over. I wouldn't say I looked up to any particular esports broadcasters per se, other than probably Monte Cristo and the way that he dissects the game. He hasn't got a very exciting style, but the way that his brain works and the way that he's able to just nitpick everything in a game, that's fantastic, and I really respect the way that he does that.
Do you have any precast rituals or habits?
Any precast rituals or habits? Probably we're talking extremely precast ritual here. When we're being counted down to live before the start of a broadcast or the return of an ad break, I'm extremely paranoid about having myself muted. So I'm constantly tapping and muting and unmuting myself and listening to the chimes in my headphones to make sure that I'm not actually muted right up until the last second. So that's I don't know if you call that like a Steve Smith twitch, the way he flicks his pads. That's what I do before we come live every single time.
What are you looking forward to about Heroes of the Storm broadcasting?
What am I looking forward to about the HOTS broadcasting? The fact that the gameplay rivals League of Legends in terms of excitability and wow factor. That's what excites me. And I think it's better in the sense that because it's not only one map, the meta shifts from map to map. So it's extremely situational. I mean, one composition might be amazing on, say, Brax's Holdout and might completely suck on Tomb of the Spider Queen. So the way that teams have to practice multiple compositions, multiple metas on multiple maps, that just adds a little bit of spice and flavor to each game, just makes it unique.
What are you most looking forward to in Season 3?
I am most looking forward to, in Season 3, the fact that we've been doing this since Season 1. And back then there were 4 teams. I think the max was 6 that we got. And that has just, we've watched that grow from season to season, from ladder to ladder. And I'm extremely excited with the release of 2.0 at how many players that has brought into this game, at how much the Discord server, at how much the Facebook page are just abuzz with traffic, with people wanting to join teams, wanting to get some games going, wanting to buddy up to get the quests done. The fact that it's grown so much thanks to 2.0 and brought these new players into the game, I'm just extremely excited to see how much it'll blossom since last season.
Any advice for people wanting to get into broadcasting?
Advice for people wanting to get into broadcasting, even if you're a fledgling broadcaster and you're just trying out, scrims with your mates and stuff like that, never pass up the opportunity to network. I mean, you could do a lot of work online and people would know your voice, but the time you spend at live events so people can see your face and, put a face to the voice, you shake people's hands and you meet them, that time is worth more than gold. And that's how you make contacts, and that's how you expand and sell yourself a little bit more. Also, never be afraid of constructive criticism. Critique your own work, because there is always room for improvement. Just as gameplay evolves and metas shift, so must we evolve as casters. So never be stuck in sort of like a tar pit of casting style. Always be looking back at your work, at ways you can improve it, ways you can evolve, because you never, ever, ever stop learning.
Thank you for watching Gamestah series Meet the Casters. Today's episode was Jacob Kitfox Punton.
They may have one push, Baines has fallen, so if they can get bodies on the point and trigger overtime, they may just have the advantage, Avel, but there's 5 seconds left. They need to get some mobile champions on there. They've got 3, 2, 1. Homo Demon and Bashield managed to get themselves on the point in an amazing turn of events.
Haskin has a grab.
Now, and Mighty Owl. Lizard, is it available? No, there's 13%.
Watch the grab, watch the grab.
The nano boost is in. Graviton surges fly from both of these teams. There's the Dragon Strike. The one-word combo. The Hunter has done it. Morgie the God has got free, and they're going to cap this point. Take a bow, simple optometry. That's the 3rd tick, and they are victors of Division 2 Gamestah EGSS. What a game.